Hi. Got dinner? This is just a few meters down from the Llangollen services. I think there's a boat up there on them at the minute. Rubbish and water and so on and so forth. Yay, because there's not much rubbish disposal along here. So we're very near the top. Danny's down there just coming through a narrow bit, so I came up here to let him know that he can come through without squashing anybody. I think he's got a holiday boat behind him, tagging along. So this is one of those canals that this is where the word subjective springs to mind. So if you're on holiday, on your little holiday boat, and you want to experience everything, I suppose, you can experience narrows where you've got to negotiate quite tight corners and not bounce off the sides. If you pick your boat up from Ellesmere, your holiday boat, you get a couple of locks. There's a swing bridge, not a swing bridge, a lift bridge. They're much fun. And of course the two aqueducts, the Chirk Aqueduct and the Pontysilty Aqueduct, all which are beautiful. And if you're on holiday, it's probably quite nice. Not being on holiday, if I could pick that aqueduct up and put it anywhere else, I would. I loved that bit. I thought that was great. And you'll get this on video somewhere around here. But the rest of it is a pain in the backside, especially this side of the aqueduct. So we're on the far side of it now, going towards the basin. And there's hardly any mooring. There's a lot of narrows that you need to get through, which, it's not the end of the world. There's also a lot of these, which for us, having half a ton of solar and no hookup, isn't good, because we don't want to pay for electric when we get it for free from the sky. Well, not for free, because it cost us a fortune for blooming solar panels. Am I moaning? I'm going to go now. Before I get, what is it? Oh no, I've forgotten the word. This is not a good morning, is it? I'll get labelled as a moaning Minnie. Right, I'm going now. Happy thoughts. Bye. Here we nearly are in the Llangollen Basin. Well, I'm here. Danny's still further down the canal. It's a lot smaller in real life. I want to say, I thought you'd be taller. Hopefully it'll be slightly quieter than the canal's been anyway for a night. Maybe. Although I get the feeling it might be full of small people. This morning we have all our ducks in a row. And here they are. Morning, quackers. Meep, 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 meep. When we came through here going the other way, there were a couple of mandarin girly ducks. I saw one a minute ago, but I didn't have my camera in my hand. There's a shock. Can't see any this time though. Meep, 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 meep. That fabulous greenhouse. This lovely wide bit. As usual, you've got my eclectic type of filming, where I've probably missed out all the best bits of the Llangollen. Although I'm pretty sure that I've got the aqueduct, both of them, somewhere on here. We're now heading to Whitchurch for a festival for the weekend, and then fingers crossed heading down south for a festival a canal event in October for Halloween. Oh, look at this boat. Nice paint job. I like that. I do like interesting paint jobs on boats. Well, I like interesting paint jobs on anything. So we are somewhere near, I think it's Colmere. Just about to head off. We should have, there's like a little branch down here where it goes off to the right, on which I think is the Prees branch, and then left where we're going off towards Middlewich. Not Middlewich, Whitchurch. Did I say Middlewich earlier? Oh dear. I've got canal brain disease. Never know where you're going, never know where you've been. Don't ever ask someone on a boat where they've come from. Anyway, it's a nice day today. So when I film these little bits like this, where I'm stood on the back and we're tootling along, does it feel like you're with us? Do you feel like you're out on a canal boat, somewhere on a canal in... We are in England now, we've just come over the border. Or we're running alongside the border, something like that. Can you live vicariously through us? Never quite sure what these videos look like on a big TV, because we do everything's done on this phone. So the editing's done on the phone, the filming's done on the phone, the audio's done on the phone, everything's done on the phone, because we don't have any of the all singing, all dancing stuff that some of the YouTubers do have. But then again, these videos are not aimed at the same folk, I don't think, are they? So let us know what it's like on your big telly if you've got one. Do you feel like you're on a canal? We'll have to turn the engine off at some point, won't we, so we can just float along and... Well, that's that one done. Is that the only lift bridge we've got today?
Hello, Dan. I don't know.
You don't know? Dear. I hope it is, because they're hard work.
I think so.
Things are afoot. We've been here for quite a while now. The boat's coming out today and it's getting blacked. So today they're going to take it out, jet wash it, scrape it, and then tomorrow start blacking it. So we'll be here for nearly a week, I think. There's the crane. He's just been along and started the engine, so it's chugging away, and hopefully we're going to be over there where that thing is there somewhere. So I'll try and remember to video it actually coming out of the water, or I might be slightly worried as it comes out. I mean, look at the size of it. Crying out loud. Who buys a 70-foot boat? So this morning we got up really early and took everything off it to try and lighten it up a little bit. And it was rainy and horrible and cold, and now it's beautiful. So we are staying on it while they're doing it, because we can. Dan's like a magpie, he just can't stay away. I decided to move a little bit further away because, to be frank, it scares me silly. Look at him, he's like a 12-year-old kid. God bless him. It's typical, the boat starts coming out and there's a family over the other side with a small dog running around in a field full of sheep. Gold. Have to get it out. So Ernie's hurling abuse at the people on the other side of the canal. Ernie. Oh, Dan's been sent packing now. The boys are here. Ernie's most upset because of the dog over there. Do you know, there's been no boats for ages while they've been faffing about sorting that cradle out, and since they decided to lift it, 2 boats have come past. Up she comes! It's a good job they didn't boat the other way now. Oh my god, what was that big noise? It's quite scary watching your house come out of the water. Look at the size of that bloody thing. Dan's going to get knocked over by front end. At least it's not windy. Woo! Well, the people who are on holiday here at the minute in the little caravans will have had a nice old show, oh, the big boat coming out. Can't believe all those anodes are still there. God, I wish they'd stop swinging it about. Down she goes. Soft. It's going to be really weird getting on and off of that. Oh! She has a big piece of metal running along underneath her. Oh, Houston, it looks like they have a slight issue. It has been out of the water before when they surveyed it. But I get the feeling that they must have used blocks on like either side of it. So I don't know what they're going to do now. Here she is. This is after being scraped and jet washed. So we don't think actually she's in bad condition, considering that she's like, I don't know, 40 odd years old. But the one thing I'm not impressed with is this was 2-packed. The legendary 2-pack that's supposed to last you for years and years. It was only done 3 years ago. And as you can see, it's all coming off. All flaking off. It's all flaked off up here. It's come off in like chunks. So I can't say I'm right impressed with the 2-pack. So we're going for good old-fashioned bitumen. Again, if there was another option out there, we might even do that, but this is what we're doing this time. So hopefully, in the next couple of days, she'll get her first coat. And then it'll dry, and then we'll get the second coat, and then we'll be off again. Hi-ho! More scraping to be done today. Apparently they've got everybody now to come in. Everybody's going to scrape the boat because they want to get some blacking on it today. Because it's Thursday. We've been here since Monday. Well, we haven't been here since Monday. We were in the water on Monday. They took it out on Tuesday. But by the time they got it out and got it sorted out with that strange keel and everything, it was too late to do much. So they did scraping and swishing yesterday. And now you can see how much needs scraping still off the bottom, in particular around the base plate. There's quite a lot of the 2-pack that's lifted, to be fair, so that needs scraping off, because you don't want to paint on top of that because it'll just not do anything. Anyhow, that's what they're doing today. Hopefully Mr. Weatherman will keep us nice and dry. And tomorrow is meant to be very, very hot, so it'll dry tomorrow. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, somebody, i.e. me, decided to make bread for today. So I made my starter. I fed my starter last night, thinking that we get up early and that I could do all my stretch and folds before they came along to scrape. As it happened, we didn't wake up until 9:15. And I don't know what to do with the starter that's been fed and that is like raring to go other than use it. So here she is. That at some point will be a loaf. Oh, hello then. I just spotted a dog on the side of the thing. So this is the bottom of our boat. I think you'll agree she looks a lot better than she did. That bit there, that's the rudder, isn't it? That's the rudder with a little heart in it. Isn't it sweet? That there's the propeller. That's the bit that gives us oomph. And that's the bit that turns us in a certain direction. And then all the way under there is that bit that confused everybody. Do you see the little line of metal? Not so much really from here. That's our keel that nobody knew we had. See the weed hatch under there, look, that's a big hole. So there's still a few bits that need doing. But for the best part, the hard work's done. We're just trying to sort of do some bits while we can, so we need to do, see there, little top bits. Do a bit of scraping, a bit of washing. The only problem is it keeps raining, which doesn't help. Don't she look lovely? All black. And surprisingly little damage really, considering how much work she does. And how many locks we hit. Of course, now we've done all this, we're going to have to paint the rest of it, aren't we, at some point? They're the anodes. So, still got, they look exactly the same as they did when we took it out last time. Which they would do, really, because we don't sit in any marinas. There's a lot of traffic here. Oh, Danny's missed a bit. There she is. Morning kids. Spectacularly bad timing here. So for some reason some nice trucks have turned up this morning with some CRT boats to put in the water. The guys here can't put them in the water until they've put us back in the water. It's absolutely piddling it down. And the chopping's turning up in about 10 minutes. Deep joy. Can you see the little bits on the bum? Aren't they pretty? Finally, she's got bits on there that people can see us when we go through tunnels. Woohoo! Anyway, she's going back in. Mostly done. No, I mean, she's all done. All the blacking's done. Everything that's supposed to be done is done. It's just the bits that we wanted to do because it's done a lot of raining, which doesn't help when you're painting. See you in a bit. And we're back in. We had a little bit of drama because the crane decided not to work. So we had to wait a little bit, but they've got it sorted. And we're back in again. Yay! Still need to put the button fender on the back though. And a few other bits. We've got a lot of stuff that we had to take off the boat that's now further away than it was. So we've got to get that back on, but fingers crossed it might stop raining at some point later today. And we can get all that back on. And total off. Back on our merry way.